Hello and welcome everybody to the Solano College Sports Network. We are here in Fairfield, California at the Solano Falcons Nest as the Solano Falcons will take on the Mission Saints tonight, which should be a good one. My name is Cameron Anderson. Alongside me, my broadcast partner for tonight, Jacob Ebert, member of the men's basketball team. Jacob, what should we look for from Mission tonight?
Well, they have two star girls on that team. Starting off with number 1, Alize Papagayo Cruz. She leads her team with 16.9 points per game, 5.8 rebounds, and 2.3 steals a game. Another player is to look for number 10, Molly Arizo, with 9.4 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 1.3 assists per game.
Awesome. Mission struggling lately. They've lost five of their last 6 games, facing a Solano team that's red hot on a 6-game win streak, 7-1 in conference play. Although this game is out of conference, these two teams are not in the same conference. But for Solano, their defensive star, number 4, Jade Dixon, who's the best defender on the team, averaging 3 steals and a block and a half per game in conference play. And of course, always number 11, Jaslyn Woods, who played fantastic in their last game, leading the team in assists per game, rebounds per game, and is second in steals with 2.3. So we'll see how this game turns out. It might be a lopsided one. Solano has played extremely well, averaging 70 points per game in January versus Mission averaging only 41 points per game. So Mission's going to need to pick it up against a really good defensive Solano team if they want a chance tonight.
Yeah, they're also going to have to eliminate 19 turnovers a game.
Tipping it off, Julia Wright. Into the hands of Jaslyn Woods. Hamilton, top of the key. Dominique Eaglin, who's been a rebounding machine lately, she gets the start. Same starting 5 from our last broadcast on Friday in their last game. Stolen, Dixon gets it right back. To the corner, Julia Wright. 3-ball, looked like she stepped out of bounds. Might have had her heel on that sideline. Here's the point guard for the Saints, Hannah Rankin. Rankin picked off. Dixon hustling for it. Jaslyn Woods comes in to trap. Mission. Papagayo Cruz tries to pull up, won't hit. Here's Woods on the break. Pass to Julia Wright is swatted out of bounds by Arezzo. Woods out to Wright at the free throw line, drives in, floater will roll in. Opening basket for the Falcons tonight. Rankin to the corner. Top of the key, finds Papagayo Cruz, averaging about 17 points per game on 18 shots. So she's going to shoot a lot tonight. Dumps it down. Jacobo out to Rankin. 5 on the clock. Arezzo pulls it. Off back iron. Julie Wright fighting, but it looks like it's in the hands of Jacobo, and she'll lay it up to tie this at 2 apiece. Hand off to Dixon. Hamilton the screen. Woods down to Hamilton. She gets doubled. Swing pass to Dixon. Hamilton out to Jade Dixon. One dribble, driving in. Sidesteps. And she was fouled. Looks like they're going to count it for a potential 3-point play here if she can make the free throw. Free throw, no good. Looks like she's going to get her own rebound, though. Splits the double team. Good pass to Eaglin. Blocked, but a foul.
Hustle points right there.
So now Eaglin will go to the line for 2. Jacob, you're pretty good at shooting free throws. Would you say so? Would you say that yourself?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
Shooting like 75% this year.
What do you like to think about when you're at the free throw line?
Hitting the back of the rim.
Back of the rim.
No, that's what I look at. I look at the back of the rim.
Okay. I've heard a lot of people, whether it's the back or the front of the rim.
Yeah. I used to look at the front of the rim, but then I'd always shoot it short.
That makes sense to make an adjustment. Dixon tips into the backcourt. Papagayo Cruz drive it in, off glass. As she cuts it to a 1-point game. We do not have any live stats tonight for this one, so
good play.
We're not going to be able to provide those. Here's Rankin to the corner. Papagayo Cruz over Eaglin, no good. Woods out to right. Wide open Jay Dixon. Oh, she missed it, but Eaglin got it. She can't cash it in as Brianna Kendall brings down the board. Rankin driving in. Good defense by Eaglin as she contested the shot. Woods to Dixon to right. Spin move. Loses it. And it'll be a turnover into the hands of Amanda Garrison. And Hamilton got her hand on it. But back it to the Saints. Open three. No good. Rebound right. Solano is first in California in opponents' three-point percentage at just 20%.
Oh, that might have been a travel.
Eaglin might have gotten away with that one. Papagayo Cruz pulls up. Woods, screened by Eaglin. Eaglin getting good positioning, trying to go off glass, can't get it to go. Rankin to the corner. Three ball is good for Molly Arezzo as she ties it 7-7. Arezzo, just a 19% three-point shooter, and as a team, Mission's only shooting 17% on the year from three. So, not going to see a lot of threes from Mission tonight, but there was one right there. Eaglin back at the line for two. First one is good.
She was probably looking at the back rim.
You think? Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
She probably heard you from over here, so.
Yeah, probably. Oh,
that one a little bit too far off the back of the rim. Right, didn't hit the rim. And that'll be a travel as she caught her on air ball.
Solano gets a lot of hustle points. We get a lot of offensive rebounds.
Yeah, you're right.
A lot of extra chances.
Averaging almost 50 rebounds a game as a team here in January. Rezo, as Elia Hayes, Melody Raffon, and Teresa McCarver check in. Woods almost had the steal and was off running, but ran out of bounds. Rankin, Elia Hayes on her. Papagayo Cruz to Arezzo, and she's blocked by Woods. And that'll be a shot clock violation. Great defensive possession from Solano. Woods. Hand off to Rafon, leading the team in three-point percentage at 45% in conference play as Hayes pulls up elbow jumper. Misses but gets her own board. Driving in, left-hand layup is good.
Told you those second chance points are gonna do it.
The hustle stats. Rankin. Screener fell. Looked like that was Galindo. Pass to her foot. She'll pick it up but lose it into the hands of Wright. Solano's off and running. Jaslyn Woods, great find. Aaliyah Hayes, as she keeps it from a turnover. Saved that one from going out of bounds. Looks like a foul on Mission. Off the ball. Janae Jackson will check in for Julia Wright. Jackson. Out to Rafon. She lets it fly. Three ball is good. Solano up by 6, 13-7.
Spling. That's the new noise instead of saying boom. I made that up.
I like that. Hankin. Out to Heisman. Back to Rankin. Mission can't find anything right now with this swarming Solano defense. 2 seconds on the clock. Rankin got to put it up. No good. Solano will track down the loose rebound. Woods crossover. Going in. Good find to Jackson, but she was fouled. So already 5 fouls committed here by the Saints. So they're already in the bonus. Woods will go to the line. Although I did think the bonus was 7.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's different for women and men.
Well, maybe. She looked at the front rim. It was short. I'm already knowing.
The free throw whisperer. Second one is good from Woods. Rankin trying to get something going for the Saints in this stagnant offense so far here in the first 7 minutes of play. 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Driving in. Rankin out to Garrison. Trying to dump it down low, but McCarver read it. Melody on the wing. Out to Dixon. Dixon to Jackson. Tip pass. McCarver got it. Out to Rafon. Another wide open 3. Off iron. Jackson, the offensive board. Can't get it to go. She's still hustling for it, and it looks like she stepped out of bounds. Still good hustle. Just more offensive rebounds this quarter for Solano. Rezo. Hayes on her. Papagayo Cruz been quiet here in the first quarter. Garrison out to Rezo for 3. She already hit 1. Almost brought down her second. That was a double dribble. Papagayo Cruz lost it off her knee and out of bounds. So another turnover from the Saints. Dixon to Jackson. Dumped down to Ibarra, just a bit too high into the hands of Papagayo Cruz. Papagayo Cruz takes it herself. A little too strong, couldn't get it to go. Rafon running. Doubled, finds Jackson. To Dixon. Dumped down to Jackson, wide open layup. Can't get it to go, gets her own rebound and it was blocked. So Mission survives another possession. Cruz. Rizzo. Not a lot going on for this offense. Cruz trying to improvise. Missed everything. Offensive board by Galindo. Finds Arezzo. Another three. No good. Ibarra hauls it in. Dixon slapped and fouled. And that'll lead to free throws.
Frustration foul.
Yep.
Missed 2 in a row.
First free throw, no good from Dixon. Jay Dixon just shooting 38% from the line on the year. As she misses both, a little short on that one. She might have been looking at the front of the rim, Jacob. She didn't hear you.
I think so. I'm thinking so. On that second one.
Cruz to the corner. Garrison out to Cruz. Tried to dump it down. It looks like it was off the hand of Dixon. So it'll stay with the Saints. Cruz on the inbound. Up top to Garrison. Driving in. Blocked.
Oh,
no, a late whistle.
I don't know about that call. That's probably when she slapped down.
Yeah. Probably would have gotten the block with her hand straight up anyway.
Yeah, probably. She's towering over her.
Yeah. Yeah, Julia Wright, 6 foot forward for Solano. They've got some size on this team that they can rotate in and out. With Eaglin, Jackson, McCarver, Ibarra, and Wright, all 5'11", 5'10 plus. That one off left.
She was probably looking at the backboard.
The left of the backboard?
So probably this, maybe the square in the back. I don't know.
Second one is good.
Back rim. You see how I hit the back rim and then it hit?
Back rim.
Yeah, I know. She probably tweaked it. She was like, that backboard's not working.
She had to improvise on the fly. Ibarra, open layup is good. Good find from Hamilton. As more points in the paints from Solano. 6 seconds on the clock here in the first. Got to get a shot up. No good. Into Hamilton's hands, and that'll do it for the end of the first quarter. Solano up by 8, 16-8. As a good defensive quarter for the Falcons. Held their opponent under 10 points this quarter. So, Jacob, what did you like from the Falcons in this first quarter, whether it's offense or defense?
Definitely their offense. How they don't rush anything. They play inside, outside. They have their shooters, but they don't rush shots.
Mm-hmm.
They work their shot clock down, and they play in. They play down. They play in the paint, and then they play out.
Yep.
So.
And a lot of their shots have been wide open shots and good shots. Seems like they're finding really good shots. The shots that they're missing are point blank range, which you're okay with.
And they get a lot of hustle points too with those close misses.
Yeah.
Because they just tower over Mission, so they have the height over them, so they could get all those hustle point rebounds, all those 50-50 balls.
Yeah, and plus with the long shots, those lead to long rebounds, which would be easier to get out in transition for Mission if Solano were to huck up a lot of threes. I've definitely noticed that adjustment lately from Solano. They're getting majority of their points in the paint, which is their strength.
Yeah, unlike the boys' teams.
Yeah.
We chuck threes up.
Well, when your tallest player is 6'2", that's not much else you could do. Outside, Papagayo Cruz driving in. Ibarra got her hand in there and stripped it away. Cruz. Almost a jump ball, but Woods got it out to Dixon. Entry pass is picked off.
That's the one thing I don't like. I don't think I would. They play inside out, but I think they force a couple of passes down low when they could swing around the top more, and then they could hit the low post.
Yeah, or maybe a couple pass fakes.
Yeah,
Fake it high and then, bounce pass to the paint. Because their bread and butter is working that low block with Eaglin or Dixon or whoever's on the floor. Galindo. That one thrown out of bounds and another turnover. Woods trying to orchestrate the offense. Dixon driving in. Out to Woods. Up top, Hamilton lets it fly. No good. Rebound Saints. To the corner, Cruz for three. No good. Rebound Woods. She's out and running. Coast to coast. And she was fouled. She'll go to the line for two. Number 23, Kyla Mahoney, and number 33, Dominique Eaglin will check in as Dixon checks out with Ibarra. Also number 25, Ella Gervasoni in the game for the Falcons. First one is good from Woods. Jaslyn leading the team with about 5 free throw attempts a game. Misses the second. Rankin. Shot off glass is no good. Shot by Kendall. Gervasoni steps into a three. Off front iron. Hamilton with the rebound. Gervasoni out to Hamilton. Sets her feet. Gets a shot up and she'll hit. Spling! Splash from three for Genesis Ernie Hamilton. Now 20-8. Rankin. Outside, deep three, left it just a bit short as it'll go out of bounds. Shot from Dulce Jacobo. Woods. Out to Hamilton. Couldn't corral it and out of bounds. That'll be a turnover.
I know that was a shooting play for her too.
You can tell she was trying to set her feet for the three.
Little heat check.
Yeah. Rankin driving in, blocked by Eaglin. Woods up top, Hamilton running, great find and an easy layup.
Court vision right there, that was a good pass.
Rankin, screen by Kendall. Dumps it down, Jacobo, picked by Woods. Trap, shot, tries to go off glass, no good. Solano looking to expand their lead. Hamilton spots up another three. Can't get it to go. And a timeout. First timeout of the game as the Saints want to talk it over. Down by 14 with just over 6.5 left to go in this first half. So once again, no live stats for this game for us to access, so we're going off the eye test here. No stats. I don't know what to do.
Ask me a question. I know.
How many points does Jaslyn Woods have?
Like 6. Honestly, I don't know. I just threw that number out.
I can tell. I think she has a layup and 2 free throws.
I think so. Something like that.
Yeah, you're close. In the ballpark. Right. Almost had a turnover, but it was kicked. Dixon will check in as Woods will get her first break of the half. Cruz to Jacobo. Cruz still quiet here in this first half. Driving in, reverse layup, left it short. Dixon got the rebound. She's out and running. Hamilton wide open, top of the key. Splash. She knocks down her second 3 of the quarter. Now Solano up by 17. Hamilton with 8 points here in the first half.
8 points. How you know that?
2 threes and a layup.
She has a layup?
Yeah, remember the pass from Woods?
Oh,
Almost
yeah.
had a steal too. She might have.
Dimer.
Dixon got it. Layup is good.
How many points she got?
That's a good question. 4, I would guess.
Nah, I'm going 8. 4?
I don't want to play this guessing game.
All right.
Cruz. Kendall.
Oh, she
Out
could have
to
blocked that
Rankin.
if she kept her hands up.
Yeah, she didn't want to get the foul like she had earlier. Mahoney let it go out of bounds, and it'll be Solano ball. So good decision. Raffon and McCarver will come in for the Falcons. So Dixon, right, Mahoney, McCarver, and Raffon on the court. Dixon split the defense, kicked it out to Mahoney.
Good one, Morris.
Solano
Oh,
snapping the ball around, led to a layup, and McCarver got fouled. She'll go to the line. Good ball movement right there.
That was the boys' team. They would have shot probably the first shot. Maybe the second one.
Would you have shot the first one or the second one?
Nah, I would have one moored it.
Okay.
Somebody would have probably shot it, though.
Right.
Like if it was Cobbs, I would have saw him out. One more. Gave it to him. Give me a little assist.
First one is good for McCarver.
She's probably looking at the back rim, I promise.
(28-8) as it's been all Solano here so far in the first half. That one off back rim. Wright gets the rebound, goes right up, and she'll knock it in. Now 30-8. And I do believe Mission has yet to score here in the second quarter. Just now eclipsed 5 minutes. So halfway through the quarter, Mission still trying to get that lid off the rim.
There it is. Called
Cruz.
it. Oh.
Off back iron. Dixon fighting, and she'll bring it in. Lead pass for Fawn. Thought about the 3, but passed into McCarver. Can't get it to go, but she gets her own rebound. Pump fake, goes up, and misses it. A lot of rebounds for the Falcons this half. Hisman. Arezzo down to Rankin. Outside to Cruz. Down low. Gets her own rebound, and Galindo can't get it to go. Dixon doubled. And she traveled.
That's a confusing call. Looked like she was pivoting. I don't know. I don't question refs.
Aaliyah Hayes will check in for the Falcons.
I remember when I got called for a travel.
How'd you respond?
I just gave the ref the ball and walked back. Turnover.
Hayes And that'll be a jump ball, as Cruz and Hayes were quick to the scene after an errant pass. Looked like Saints player was trying to bring that ball back in, but let go. 3.5 left. Dixon gets stripped by Cruz.
Good pass.
Bounce pass. Layup is good, and they're the first 2 points here of the second quarter for the Saints. Dixon, crossover, driving in, decides to go up with it.
Went away from the game plan.
Yeah, it looked like she was trying to do it all there. Cruz, between the legs.
Looked like they was trying to be like the boys team or something. 1-on-5.
3 ball.
I like how the girls play, though.
Yeah, they facilitate the ball well. Very unselfish, unlike
Very
some.
unselfish.
I know.
I love that.
Right. Top of the key for 3. Off left. McCarver right there. Good pass.
Yeah, that was a pass. I was about to say that was a pass.
Oh, I would have claimed that if I was playing.
Give me that assist.
Calculated. Rankin. Outside. Guzman to Rankin. Hayes right on her. 3 ball from Morezo. She hit 1 in the first. Can't get that one to go, though. Up top, Hayes got to run for it. And it was just a little too far. And turnover for Solano.
Arizo's taking good shots. They're on target. They're just a little too hard. She hits the back rim every single time. They're good looks. They just haven't fallen.
Yeah, it looks like she's been at least online with her shots. She's just not looking at the back rim, I think.
I think she is looking at the back rim because she's
Maybe
hitting the back rim. She just, that's a little too hard.
3 ball short. Rebound Solano in the hands of Charlize Hongo. Checked into the game. Hayes open 3. Short. Rebound Woods, and she's fouled.
Hustle points right there.
So Ibarra, Hongo, Jackson, Hayes, and Woods. The 5 on the court for Solano, probably to finish out this first half. In a one-sided affair at this point. Woods can't get the first one to go.
Has Mission drew a foul yet?
No fouls from Solano all game, I believe.
I'm pretty sure that it's been at 0 the whole game.
0 in the first and 0 so far here in the second. Hongo to Ibarra. Down low to Jackson, and she cannot get it to go. Rebound Woods. Hongo. Shot clock reset. Ibarra quickly tried to pass it to Jackson, but she wasn't looking. Rankin to the corner. Garrison down to Galindo. Blocked by Ibarra.
She didn't even jump for that.
Yep. Jackson contests the 3.
Oh, it looked good. It looked good.
She'll haul on the rebound. 1 minute left to play. Jackson. Down low, Ibarra. Shot is short into the hands of Arizo. Rankin has basically played this whole first half. Probably not a lot of depth at the point guard position for the Saints. High arcing 3, no good. Into the hands of Jackson. 8-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hayes couldn't get it to go, but she was fouled. So more free throws for the Falcons. They haven't been super efficient at the line so far, but enough to tack on some extra points. First one is good from Hayes. The southpaw shooter. Second one is good as well. Gervasoni will check in for the Falcons. Rankin slowly dribbling it up. Probably the last shot of the half. Eight on the shot clock. Rankin out to Arezzo. Deep three. No good. Hayes rebound. Jackson. And it looks like there was a error on the shot clock. We'll see if they just take this one to half or try to
just go
make
to
up for the
halftime.
mistake. Nobody reset the shot clock after the shot, although it clearly hit the rim. So they should have like 3 or 4 seconds on the game clock. Enough time to go get a shot.
They didn't put anything on this.
There's no time on the clock, so there's no reason for them to inbound the ball right now.
That's on the refs.
2.1. All right, well. We don't have instant replay, so can't fault them. Although we do on the Solano College Sports Network. Gervasoni heaves, and that'll take us to the half. 34-10, Solano dominant in the first half. Mission only able to muster 2 points in the second quarter, 10 points in the half. Going to need to pick it up if they want to come out on top in the second half. Your words, Jacob, anything you saw this first half?
No, I think Mission should probably try to draw some fouls. Start getting to the line.
Yeah.
Get their jumpers warm from the line. Other than that, I think they'll be good. No,
Yeah.
I don't think they'll be good, but
That's wishful thinking.
I think it'll help them a little bit.
We'll leave it at that. All right, we'll be back at the beginning of the second half after a quick break.
Hey everybody, it's Mel. Thanks for watching Solano College Sports Network.
You keep telling me to make it, yeah, to the spot where we would stay lit, and finish bottles never wasted, yeah, cause that's where I'm from.
Welcome to Solano College Television Studios for another episode of On Campus. I'm your host, Stephen Babb. Today I'm joined by a special guest, Kevin Marks. Now, Kevin, why don't you tell our audience a little bit about what you do here at Solano?
Well, I'm a full-time tenured professor. I teach in 2 different departments, starting in kinesiology, and then I also teach in general psychology as well.
Awesome. You do some really interesting and amazing work, but before we get to that, why don't you tell us a little bit about how you got to be here at Solano?
Well, it's quite the story. I started out being an athlete, competing in high school. If we want to go way back, I don't know if you want the long story.
Let us know.
Competed in all sports, all ball and stick sports in high school, 3 different sports, and ran some track, the 4th sport my senior year, and I really just love competing. I ended up playing 4 years of college football, and once I got done playing college sports, I came back and started teaching and coaching at the California Community College system at Modesto Junior College, and really just fell in love with it. It was so much fun working with these athletes and mentoring and teaching, being involved in football at the time when I just finished up, and I really enjoyed being in the classroom as well. And when the opportunity opened up about 5 years after that, getting that job in Modesto, the job opened here at Solano College. And it was funny, I remember when the job opened up, I put my name out there for about 18 different jobs in the area, actually in California. And I got one call back, and that was Solano College. So I came out and interviewed and thought it went pretty good, and got a call back and came to a final interview, and they offered me the job, and I really felt that I struck it big. I was a real, at the time I consider myself young. I was interviewing at 27, And it was really my dream job at the time. And I remember just telling my wife, I can't believe I got this great job. And I actually cried a little bit. And I came out right away and met with the athletic director and the dean and haven't looked back and have loved it ever since.
Sometimes all it takes is just that one break to kind of get you to where you've seen yourself and where you want to be. Now, you also hold 2 master's degrees and are still continuing your education today. Why don't you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So out of the gate, I've been studying kinesiology, so bachelor's degree in kinesiology, and then I have a master's degree in sports science. And what that is biomechanics and exercise physiology. Also have sports psychology in there as well. And then my second master's degree is in general psychology.
That's awesome. And you're doing something with a coach from Seattle Seahawks?
Yes, yeah. I've been really fortunate to get connected with Michael Gervais. He's the Seattle Seahawks performance psychologist who's licensed here in California as a psychologist. And I went down for about an 8-hour training down in LA and worked with him. I think there's about 15 or so people that had the opportunity to go down there as part of a screening and recording of a full course, mental skills course that now they're opening up to the general public. It was once reserved for Fortune 500 companies and elite athletes. And so I've been doing that. I had opportunity to go down at that time, and really he just had a huge impact on me. And then just recently I was able to secure some academic grant funding, professional development funding to participate in that mental skills course, which is an 8-week course training with him, Michael Gervais, and then also 2 Olympic athletes, Courtney Thompson and Nicole Davis. So it's been just a ton of fun working with some of the best thinkers and doers in the country.
Yeah, and I think that's really cool, and it's an interesting aspect of sports, especially professional sports, that I think a lot of fans out there don't realize that the sports psychology aspect of what you're talking about is huge, I think, now, especially in pro sports, that teams are starting to really kind of move towards. Now, you take that experience and you apply it here at Solano?
Absolutely. I apply it here. I apply it in my own life. Well, we try. We try as best we can. And absolutely. It has an impact, and it generalizes across domains, we believe. And it's something that I feel has really helped out in a lot of different areas. It's a little different in terms of thin slicing it down to the general population with students. There's a lot of different ways that we can package that in, but it is certainly things that we apply when it comes to that.
And kind of just unlocking the mind and kind of helping prepare steps of thought to be successful. And young students here can take it from sports and really apply it later in life. What are some of the things that you try to teach the young students here at Solano?
That's a good question, and there's a lot of things. There's a lot of different layers and models and theories that we work with the students, whether it be a workshop or a certain class like a sports psychology class. But I think the first way or first part where we start is the fact that what are the underpinnings or the barriers that get in the way of performance? For example, a student in a classroom, what is it that prevents them from being them in that environment? They might see that environment as rugged and hostile. So whether it's throwing their hand up, raising their hand in a class, they have an idea, they want to express themselves, all of a sudden that heart rate elevates and they might hesitate to throw their hand up and participate. Or it's their time to shine and they have to give a speech and they're walking up to the podium, and all of a sudden that just their natural pattern of thought becomes disentangled. And that is a problem, because that serves to limit that individual, that student, to play it safe and play it small. And so what we try to do is that we try to unpackage that. And so there's a lot of things going on, but there's usually 3 things that we look at when it comes to maybe a student or even athletes that might get in the way. So the first thing is we try to look and see is what are the barriers that are getting in their way. And one of them is a fear-based model. And the second is maybe fatigue. They're just so tired. They don't have the energy to sustain themselves, to learn the skills and apply themselves in those areas. And then the third, especially at this level, I believe, is time management. But the first one, the fear base, is really where we start. We start with that. And there's a lot of ways that we can go when it comes to how we dissolve some of that, but that's where we would start.
Yeah, I've taken public speaking course here at Solano, and I've experienced it myself, and definitely witnessed it amongst my classmates. That when you step in front of an audience, there's that anxiety that starts to build, and you start to kind of feel afraid and unsure, and not maybe have the confidence it takes to stand in front of a group and really kind of project yourself and your message. And in sports, they say 80 or 90% of it's mental, and then the rest of it is your physical abilities, and to be able to kind of overcome those hurdles. And it sounds like you're really helping students get past those hurdles individually, what they have for themselves.
Yeah, that's the plan, and we hope that we're able to guide them. And the general assumption is that whether it's a student or an elite athlete, that they have what it takes already in themselves. And so our job, my job as a mental skills performance coach or whatever endeavor we're in or domain, whether it's a teacher, is to get them, not get them, but to invite them and inspire them to reveal their own insights and wisdoms that allow them to be them. And so with that, what we do is we try to kind of pull apart and tease apart some of those areas where they become disentangled, and like we've already talked about. So one of the things is we look at just basic interpretation of physiology. Athletes are pretty good at this. When the lights are on and it's ready to go, they interpret that physiology, whether it's heart rate, elevation, respiration goes up, breathing, the hands start to shake, whatever it is, they might interpret that as, okay, I'm getting switched on, it's time to shine. And so the first thing we look at is try to appraise that, with these students in the classroom, that it's okay, we're all like that. As soon as you take your first few steps up the podium, that means you're switching on, and that's a good thing. And so then we use other tools to be able to dissolve some of that, because generating calm is the entry point into flow state. So there is some things we want to do with that. The first thing is to work on how we interpret that. And then the second part is nothing's really changed, there's two ways we can look at it. One is that everything's different. It's a big moment, big event. We have cameras, lights, it's big. And what happens is sometimes when we interpret that as big, we play small, because we feel that it's over the top for us. We're not ready. And that could be valid, so there's ways to train that too. If we work from that model, we have to train to be big. So we have to artificially throw in ways to train, and so if it's athletes or let's say students, then it sounds, it's interesting, because if they want to play big, they have to do big things. So they have to get their heart rate up, and it sounds kind of silly, but push-ups, jumping jacks, jogging in place for 5 minutes, and then getting in front of a camera or stepping up to the podium, because that's a physiology that's probably going to mimic that environment.
Yeah, and I think especially amongst athletes, they may feel that turn on but not understand the different aspects of it. Why am I feeling this way? What exactly is working and going on? And I can see how that would be beneficial to even non-athletes and students, to just have that understanding of why am I feeling this apprehension, maybe, and recognizing how to deal and use it to your advantage. Because I think,
yes,
and I've experienced, how to, okay, my heart rate's going, everything's moving, like, okay, this is what I need to do, and almost turn that anxiety into an excitement.
There you go.
And that kind of
right
comes
there.
across in conversation, and, like big lights and cameras, but what you and I are doing here is just having a conversation.
Sure.
So if you kind of can tune out everything and just focus, not just internally, but just kind of make it a little bit smaller between us, and not kind of hear the outside noise. I think it definitely has at least helped me in this conversation.
There you go, and that's it right there. It's cultivating awareness around what model that you work with or from, and the same thing with students. And there's many ways to train. That would be one of them, and another one is to look at it as just another event or another moment. It's all the same.
So for students out there that are watching this episode of On Campus, what particular courses are you involved in right now, and maybe some workshops that you have ongoing or coming up?
Sure. So the gist of my schedule is geared around psychology, sports psychology. So I usually teach 1 or 2 of those a semester, or a health class, and those are online. And then I teach general psychology, Introduction to Psych 001. And then let me see, the other classes is maybe a yoga class.
Okay.
And then I also work with student athletes. So the athletes, I work with the soccer team as a high performance mental skills coach.
Very cool.
And then the workshops I've given about the last 2 years. There's been some workshops that I give on high performance psychology, sharing some of the insights and wisdoms that I've come to understand from some of the highest level performers or sport psychologists that are out there. And we decouple some of these things that we've talked about today and really drill down on the student and what does it take for them, again, to be their most authentic self in that environment.
And all this information, I assume, can be found on My Solano, on
Yes.
the Solano College website?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I really have enjoyed this conversation. I appreciate your time today, and it's really cool to learn that Solano has you as a resource here to kind of help with this kind of mental challenges that not just athletes, but all students can face, especially as a young adult, getting going in life and learning about themselves. So it's been really cool. I appreciate your time today. And that's going to do it for this episode of On Campus. I'd definitely like to thank my special guest today, Kevin Marks. And for Solano College Sports Network, I'm Stephen Babb.
Well, hi, everybody. I'm Greg Poff, director of the Solano College Sports Broadcasting Program. And we're here in the TV studio at Solano Community College. And I'd like to tell you about a great opportunity this summer. Now, typically with our summer class, we're covering sports because of the COVID-19 pandemic. We're opening up the class to all of you podcasters, YouTube influencers, to give you a chance to come in and create content that we can show on YouTube. You can have your own podcast. We can even put you on Channel 28 locally. Let's take a look at some of the equipment we have here in the studio. Come on. All right, we're here in the Solano College Sports Network studio control room to show you some of the equipment that you can use as a student here at Solano Community College. And the first thing I'd like to draw your attention to is the production unit system that we use. It's made by New Tech. It's the TriCaster system. This system is used by every major network. So you come to Solano Community College, you're going to learn video production on the TriCaster unit. So you'll be ready to go once you leave our program. You'll be trained on the same equipment that you would use in all of the major networks. You see the video production board here. We've got our speakers set up here. Here we've got our interface that you can use. So all kinds of equipment that you can use to be a professional in media production. Another great feature of our video production system, you'll be able to get training on the Allen and Heath audio board, where you will learn the trade secrets for both radio and TV production. Here in the video editing suite, you will have access to Adobe Premiere and the entire Creative Cloud. If you can imagine it, you can create it right here in the Solano Community College TV studio. We have merged with Fairfield Cable Access, and that gives you the opportunity to use the same TV equipment that they use to produce their shows on local TV here in Fairfield, and that gives you the chance to also show your work on local TV.
This is Ale Ibarra. Thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Hello and welcome back as we're ready for the start of the second half. Solano up 34-10 in a great first half for them. Mission College starting off with a turnover, down by a lot. They're going to need to figure it out
It's only 24.
early and often.
It's only 24, dude.
Only 24, but
It's possible. All they got to do is get to the free throw line, like I said, before halftime.
basically 2.5 times the amount of points they have right now. Eaglin pressured.
She thought
Pulls
she
up.
fouled her.
Free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound right. Reverse layup, can't get it. And she tried to get the rebound, but it fell out of her hands and out of bounds. Saints basketball. Razor to Rankin. Rankin. Up top to Jacobo. To the corner, Garrison. Down low. Jacobo fires the three.
Boom. I mean, spring. I forgot we don't boom no more. That's annoying.
Yep.
See, they're on the road to comeback. I'm already telling you.
34-13. Down by 21. That one out of bounds as Hamilton was trying to kick it out to Eaglin. So this is the start that the Saints need.
Yep. Only 21.
Rankin. Batted down by Woods as she was fouled on the way down. No whistle.
Might have been a little push.
Galindo able to save it. Trapped in the corner.
Oh, saved by a timeout.
Good timeout. Timeout by Coach Veloso. So Solano right now 7-1 in conference play, second in the conference behind Laney. Laney is undefeated right now, 7-0, and on a 14-game win streak. So the Laney Eagles have been dominant the last 2 years as they won their league, or their conference, the Bay Valley Conference last year as well.
Laney did?
Laney. The Laney Eagles.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They came here this year and last year with 5 players, and they blew out Solano by 30.
That's because Solano had a bad game. I don't want to hear that.
They did have a bad game, but just, impressive.
Do they play them again?
They will play them again this Wednesday at Laney. Thank you for asking. That is Solano's next game, the women.
Oh.
Their next game is on Wednesday at Laney as Dixon swats that one out of bounds, and that'll be a big one, as Solano's 1 game back. So if they hand Laney a loss, they will have taken over first place in the conference. But again, they will still have to play extraordinarily well and probably win out. That's a travel.
Yeah. Good eye, good eye.
I know the rules. Hamilton jumped the gun a little too early. So Dixon will bring it up. Jaslyn Woods resting. McCarver to right in the corner. She likes that corner 3, shooting 40% in conference play. Hamilton. And a foul on Hannah Rankin. Dixon. Down to Hamilton. Out to Gervasoni. Spin move. Fake. Pass out to right. 12 on the shot clock. Hamilton tries to force it. And Hamilton pump fakes. 5 on the clock. Gervasoni gonna have to heave. 3 ball. No good. And they're gonna call an over the back on Jay Dixon.
That'll be the first foul that Solano has committed this game.
Good call. You were right, Jacob.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me keep my eye out for that foul call.
Yeah. Well, it's been a long time coming.
Seeing if the ref's trying to cheat or if Solano just has really good defense.
Well, I think Solano just has really good defense.
Okay.
They've been great all season.
Hey, I'd agree.
Yeah. Well, it sounded like you weren't, so. Travel on Rankin. Jackson comes in. Hamilton takes a break. Dixon, crossover. Driving in. Floater off glass is good. Good body control from Jade Dixon to get that one to go.
Bucket.
She likes doing that. Rezo. Bounce pass. Out to the corner. Down low. Cruz had a opening. Got her own rebound. Goes up. Couldn't get it to go. And that one off the hands of Julia Wright. So Aaliyah Papagayo Cruz not having a great game so far, although she's been fantastic all year for the Saints. That ball tipped by Gervasoni. Hayes running
she's fast. Oh, and one.
in transition. She'll get the layup.
She fast.
Yeah. She had to track that loose ball down and outrun everyone else.
Like zoom, zoom, zoom. Like a race car.
Exactly like a race car. That was a great verbal description.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
Yeah. Well, practice makes permanent.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Not perfect.
I told you that.
You did tell me that. That's why I said it.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
That was your quote from last year.
Just making sure you give me
Yeah.
that credit.
No, yeah. I should have said bye, Jacob Ebert.
Thank you.
Arezzo up top to Rankin. Excuse me, that's not Rankin. That is, wow, blocked by Dixon. They're actually going to call it a jump ball as she met Garrison at the top, and Dixon not happy with that.
I think it should have been a jump ball.
You think?
Yeah, because the ball just like stuck in between both of their hands.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes it a jump ball. I didn't see no contact.
I wonder how many seconds there is, or the time where both players have their hands on the ball that has to qualify for a jump ball.
I'm not sure.
Because it seemed like that wasn't a very long time where they were both struggling for that basketball.
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to look that one up.
Yeah. Well, I was looking to you for some insight, but
sorry, that
seems like you don't know the rule book.
That one's too advanced. That's why I'm not a ref.
It's true. So these free throws, that one off the rim and off the backboard, no good. 38-13. 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. Jackson, way too high for Dixon. She's got a long reach, but not that long.
She must have thought she was Spider-Man or something.
Yeah.
To shoot the webs up at it. Sping. I'm funny.
Funny guy. Cruz. Up top. Arezzo. Garrison to Cruz. Pressure. Kendall. Mission swinging the ball around. Corner three from Arezzo is a little flat. Into the hands of Gervasoni. Woods going 100 miles per hour. And she lost it. Maybe going a little too fast.
Speedy Gonzalez Jr.
Yeah, moving like a speed racer.
Oh, I'm hecka funny.
Papagayo Cruz. You know what makes you funnier is when you tell me how funny you are.
All right, I'm pretty funny. Like scale 1 to 10, I'm probably a 7
Okay. So
and
like,
a half.
Yeah, pretty funny. Kendall, outside. Three ball.
Called it.
Wow.
I called it before it even went in.
You did, but you didn't call glass.
But it looked good, so I just said spling.
True. If you knew it was coming, you should have called bank. Gervasoni for three.
You see, I didn't say it because
you
it
messed
looked,
up.
it looked a little off, so I didn't say spling.
Well, now I think you're a liar. You're just guessing at this point. You don't actually know.
How? All right, I'm not going to argue on this, okay? So I'm going to be the bigger person
You were
here.
1 for 1, and then now you're 1 for 2.
No,
so
I didn't call it.
You're not a liable source at this
I didn't
point.
say spling that time.
Oh, did you? Off glass, no good. Jackson, a fight for the ball
Hustle
in the hands
points.
of Woods
Oh.
as she was fouled.
Hustle points, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It wins.
Jaslyn Woods right there. She'll go to the line for 2.
All right, let's just take a moment while during this free throw.
Yeah.
I'm 2 for 2. Because
How so?
Because
if I said spring and she missed,
Uh-huh.
then I would have been wrong.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything. Because I said, watch this. And she shot it, and then she missed, so I didn't say spring before it went in. So I'm 2 for 2 still. Or 1 for 1, technically.
We're going to have to look back at the tape. I'm going to throw my red flag for instant replay review. Jump shot, no good. Rebound, Jackson. Pass up to Gervasoni. Nice pass to McCarver. Left hand. Couldn't get it to go. Fighting for the ball, but it'll be the Saints basketball. Good transition ball movement, though. Cruz. Playing point guard with Rankin out at the moment. Bounce pass picked off. Another turnover. Woods.
Dunk it.
Open. Pass to Gervasoni.
Bucket.
Mid-range shot is good in transition.
I'm 2 for 2. I said bucket. Come on now.
2 for 3.
No.
Good percentage. Solid percentage.
Okay, solid percentage.
Above 50. You're a passing grade, 66%.
Let's go.
Depending on
lit for it.
what you need.
Oh, see, I almost said spring from that. It looked good.
It did look good.
And it went in because it looked good.
41-19. I believe that's Mission's third three-pointer of the game. McCarver. Pass, tipped.
What? That's out on Mission. What? I'm pretty sure number 22
Did the ref just... Wow, that... I 100% agree with you.
I told you don't question refs, dude.
Amanda Garrison got her fingertips on it, but ref thinks it was off Solano. So Mission ball,
No,
41-19.
He doesn't think it was off.
He knows. He knows.
Come on.
Never doubt a You're right. Never doubt a ref, but you just doubted one. But
no,
anyway,
I didn't.
Rebound.
It was a good call. All right, it was a bad call. But you don't argue with refs. You just think it in your head. And you tell your coach, Coach, that was not the right call.
Yeah.
And then your coach yells at the ref. That's his job.
That's true, because you can't get ejected.
Well, I mean, he could, but...
Well, he could get ejected, but you're not supposed to get ejected.
Yeah.
Mahoney up to Hayes. Jackson to Gervasoni. Bounce pass, Eaglin, top of the key three is good. Dominique Eaglin stretching the floor. Her first triple of the night.
That was a nice shot. She's been playing really good this year.
Yeah. She was really good her freshman year. Didn't play a whole lot at the beginning of this season, as it seemed a lot of Julia Wright and Janae Jackson to start the year, but England's been picking it up. And I'm going to pick up the string off my lap. Mr. Jokester to my left. Dulce Jacobo.
Wow.
Why are you laughing?
No, I'm not.
It's disrespectful. That's your name right there. Aren't you Jacobo Ebert?
Yeah, can you start calling me
You just dropped the O. Didn't you? The O's silent?
Start calling, yeah. Start calling me that in the broadcast, please.
I will.
Jacobo for 3. Jacobo Ebert.
Rafon, spot up triple. Almost went off glass. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound, Mission.
Oh,
and a heave. What a pass.
Nah,
and
she gonna glass her. Oh, never mind. It's not
maybe
even
a
fast
little
break.
too far. I like the idea, though. It's another swing pass. Wow. And back cut. Layup is good.
I told you the comeback
Dulce
is real.
Jacobo doing it all. Playing quarterback.
I think it's the name.
I think you're right.
Uh-oh.
That pass a little errant, too high from McCarver. Turnover, Solano.
Mission's on the comeback.
They're on a run here, down by 20. They started down by 24, so they're +4 this quarter.
Wait, didn't they have 10 at halftime?
Yeah, it was 10-34. Now it's 24-44. So the 14-10 run this quarter.
Yep.
Just break it down for you.
Thank you. Usually I'm in the game, so I don't really do all this
True, you
math.
don't need to worry about this.
Oh,
Mahoney Almost had the steal. She tipped it. Cruz blocked by Eaglin. Another foul on these blocks that are fouls.
Sadly.
Because the ref is always right.
Hey, they look good,
Per
though.
Jacob Ebert.
They look good. The refs are never wrong.
It's true. First free throw, no good. So is this in your head? You're saying ball doesn't lie?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but you don't say that.
If I'm the one who got the block, I'd be like, ball don't lie. What the heck? See, ball don't lie. She missed both.
Right, but you wouldn't say that out loud.
I'd go up to the ref and tell him. No, I'm just kidding. I'd be like, you see that, ref? Horrible call. Ball don't lie either.
Mahoney to the corner. Rafan going baseline. Pressure. Someone's open. She throws it up and couldn't get it to go. Mission with a 5v4. Cruz to the corner. Rankin. Galindo. Cruz, top of the key. Throws it up. No good. Rebound Mahoney. Hesitation. Euro step, left hand, no good. Tries to get her own rebound. She will. Resets it. Mission doubling, and they'll get a turnover. Lead pass. Almost a little too far. Galindo. Out to Jacobo, and it's getting a little sloppy now.
I think they're getting tired.
They're doing a lot of running. I think they just need to slow down. Jackson to Eaglin. Jackson. Picked off. Mission. Rankin's running. And it's stolen. There's got to be about 8 turnovers within the last 4 minutes of this quarter.
Oh, good
3 on the
kick.
clock. Gervasoni for 3. Banks it in!
Very unselfish play.
Gervasoni stops by the bank before the end of the third quarter. Solano 47, Mission 24, as Mission had a high scoring for third quarter for them. 14 points compared to the 10 they scored in the first half. Those are the first and second quarters combined, if you didn't know. So a good offensive quarter for the Saints, but still find themselves down by 23.
Better than 33.
Better than 24. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is what it was.
No, I'm just saying. It's
Right, just hypothetically.
Yeah.
You're right. And it's better than, 43.
Always look at the positive side, man.
That's true. Yeah.
Little Debbie Downer. Positive vibes only over here.
It's true. It's 2023.
Hey, remember this? Row the boat.
How could I forget?
Ah.
So while we have a little bit of time, go
Trivia?
over some. We have a little bit of time in between quarters. I'm going to talk about some upcoming games. We already mentioned Solano playing at Laney this Wednesday. We're not broadcasting that game, but just something to look out for as the 1 and 2 teams, the first and second best teams in the Bay Valley, will play for that number 1 spot. And also, tomorrow we will be filming our NFL Divisional Round show with myself, Garrison Glenn, Blake Molina, and Zay Randall, which should be very interesting as Rafan turns it over. She traveled. Zay Randall will be in the studio, a Cowboys fan, along with myself and Garrison Glenn, who are 49ers fans, so should be very interesting. Definitely going to want to look out for that one on the Solano College Sports Network. And our next broadcast, Jacob, opening day of baseball next Tuesday, January 31st. We're getting into baseball season.
Yep, I'm excited
So,
for that.
Yep, you got to be ready to get outside, and enjoy the sunshine.
That spring weather.
Yes, it's coming back. A lot of rain lately, but we're getting back to some sunny days. Rafan to Mahoney. Bounce pass Rafan. Gervasoni
Oh, again?
feeling it from deep.
Hey, ready? Spring.
Wow, in unison. Mission forgot to inbound the ball.
No,
There
they
we go.
didn't forget.
Just no one came back to get the ball.
Yeah. Oh, spring.
Cruz pulls up.
I called it before it went in. I'm
Wow.
telling you. Spring. Why is she laughing?
Trading blow for blow right here.
See, I love that. That she's still enjoying and having fun playing while the game is not going their way.
That's right. She doesn't take it too seriously. Eaglin, 1-2, layup, no good.
No, I'm sure she takes it very serious.
I'm sure she takes it seriously.
She's just having
but
fun with it.
Yeah,
Like, she doesn't let it bring her spirit down.
that's true.
Like my coach says, don't let anybody take your joy from the game away.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what it is, no matter how bad it is, don't let them take your joy and spirit away from the game.
That's good advice.
Yeah, it is. Shout out Coach Nagel, man.
Rafon for three, in and out, no good. Rankin throws it up. Almost got it to go, but no good. Rafon, crossover, loses it. Throws it to Gervasoni, who's been red hot. That one just a bit off right.
A little heat check.
Yeah. Cruz can't get it to go, as she has been struggling this night. Averaging about 17 points a game. Don't have any live stats with me, but I would assume she's probably under 6 or 7 points on the night. Gervasoni.
Oh, she chucking them
She's
up
really
now.
feeling it now. Eaglin, and one. Count it.
That's a strong play right there.
Going to the line for a potential three-point play. Dixon and Hamilton will check in for the Falcons. And Molly Arezzo and Enria Galindo will check in for the Saints. Free throw no good. 52-27, 25-point game. Solano has had the lead all night and has not looked back. Layup is good from Rankin. Hamilton for three. Off back iron, almost counted it in, but no good. Eaglin couldn't get it to go on the follow. Rezo fires it. Looks like both teams just kind of shooting a lot of threes here in this fourth quarter. Hamilton thought about it. Gervasoni doubled. Pass to Eaglin. She hit her first, and she hits her second. Dominique Eaglin. Or I like to call dominant Eaglin.
You actually called her that?
I did in the last broadcast. Dominant Eaglin.
She's very dominant
She's been very dominant.
in this season, actually.
She's probably at double digits on the night. 2 for 2 from three. She likes that top of the key. .06 left to play here in the fourth. 55-29, 26-point game.
6 minutes left.
Nice.
You forgot to say that.
Oh, well, that was the first thing I said.
Oh, was it
Rankin
really?
got fouled. Yep. Yeah, it was.
I didn't hear you, sorry.
Yeah.
So if I didn't hear you, the crowd probably didn't hear you either.
Oh, interesting. The headset working?
Did you say it was fourth quarter?
I did say it was the fourth quarter, yeah. I think they're aware.
59-55?
They're aware it's the fourth, but I'm glad you're being really specific.
Pacific?
Specific.
She made it. Oh, I lied. Now I'm like 2 for 2 or something like that.
3 for 6, I think.
Now you're adding numbers.
Dixon.
It's only a 25-point game.
You're right. Only with 5.5 left to go. Gervasoni trying to change that. She won't. Rankin. Pass to Garrison, out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Thank you.
Let me try play-by-play.
You want to play-by-play?
Nah, I'm just playing.
Do this possession.
Okay. Wait, but I don't know there are names like that.
Here. I got the lineup for you.
Number 4 bringing up the ball. Hand off to number 1. Pass the corner. I can't see the number. Oh. I know her name. She's Genesis Hamilton. Her cousin was on my team last year. Ricky
That's
Hamilton.
Right.
I love that guy. Miss him. Somebody fouled Genesis. Wait, do you call her Genesis or Hamilton?
Hamilton. Ernie Hamilton.
Ernie Hamilton?
She has 2 last names.
You pick it up. You pick it up.
All right, I'll pick it up.
That was too much for me.
Dixon inbounded to McCarver. Down low to right. Right out to McCarver. Jump shot is good.
Bucket.
.57-30, 5 minutes left as Solano will casually walk into their 7th straight victory as they've been on fire here in January, undefeated in the month. To the corner, Rankin, almost blocked by Dixon. Arezzo, reload 3, no good, and Dixon will let it fall out of bounds. Solano ball. So the Falcons will move to 7-3 at home in this non-conference matchup amidst a conference schedule here in the back half of the season. Dixon, in and out dribble, driving in, floater is good.
What a play.
Dixon has been showing off some of the offensive skill tonight, not only just a defensive menace. Dixon the rebound.
I want to play like her when I grow up.
Bounce pass to Hayes, what a find.
That was a
Hayes,
good pass.
Dixon. Right.
Oh.
Julie Wright out to McCarver, out to Dixon, to the corner, Hayes.
Good ball movement.
Right, top of the key. She's a good shooter. Spring, spring. 3 ball's good. Julie Wright's first 3 of the night.
See, now it's 32, dude.
32. If this game ends by 33, then you might be onto something.
Like
3 ball for Mission. No
I can
good.
tell the future.
Right, like a sidekick, like a
Sidekick.
more like my sidekick,
Okay, dude.
right?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's a bad one.
Are you the main character?
Not cool. Yeah.
I'll be the sidekick.
You're the antagonist.
Am I?
Oh, fun times, man. Hey, look, 2 number 1s.
That's right. And an 11.
That was a good observation.
2 1s and an 11. That's strange. Cruz. Crossover. Drive it in.
Good pass.
Kick out. Shot is short, but was probably a pass.
Yeah, she meant to do that. Shoot it. Oh, why she
Almost
didn't-
traveled.
Almost, but she didn't. That's why they got a bucket, dude.
Ends in a basket by Galindo. Mahoney to Jackson. Jackson driving in. Couldn't get it to go. In and out dribble. Galindo on the wing. Tipped by Mahoney, and she's got it. Hongo was open on the transition, but
That's a
Mahoney
clear
was fouled.
path. Clear
That should be a clear path.
It's a technical. 2 free throw or 1 free
I know
throw.
in the NBA they're looking at that. Mahoney. 2:25 left to play. Hongo. Skip pass. McCarver. Hayes and McCarver looked like they both thought it was directed to them. Jackson. Fouled. Last foul to give before entering the bonus. So if the score stays as it is and Solano comes up with the win, Mission will have suffered their 14th loss as Hayes gets the layup to go. They'll move to 5-14 and 3-5 on the road. Cruz, 3 ball off to the left and out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Saints. Three ball is good from Cruz. Spring! As she makes it a 29-point game.
29, eh?
33 still in the cards. If you get a couple Solano baskets. Mahoney. Cruz tried to jump the passing lane, but she ran out of bounds.
Good observation.
Thank you.
No problem. It's like it's my job to compliment you or something.
Well, it's not the color complimentary. It's commentary, but
You thought that was funny?
you laughed.
That's not hard to do.
To make you laugh?
Yeah.
That's true. You're an easy laugher.
It's just to lighten the mood
That's
up.
good. It builds my ego, my self-esteem, you know.
That's good.
Yeah, makes me feel better about myself.
Anything for you, man.
All right. Cruz loses it. Mahoney will pick it up. Bounce pass to Hayes.
Dunk it. Dunk it.
Hayes driving in. Pull-up jumper is good.
Hey, she's really good at those little jumpers like that right there.
Yeah, she likes that mid-range game. 66-34. Cruz to the corner. Mid-range jumper, no good. McCarver will bring it down, and they can hold it out for the win. Hand off to Hongo. Jackson, Hayes, off glass. Just salt to the injury.
That's jacked up. Coach Matt is mad.
Yeah.
He didn't. That's not what Solano's about. That's why.
Shot no good. Hayes with the rebound, and that will do it.
I think she just didn't hear him.
Solano on top, 68-35, as they take the lopsided victory, a 33-point difference. As you were right, Jacob. Somehow you predicted the future.
Yeah.
So along with predicting the future, tell us a little bit about the past and what you saw in this one.
Well, they didn't shoot that many free throws like I wanted them to in the second half. But, I mean, they scored more than they did in the second half. I mean, first half.
Yeah.
But Solano played a pretty good defense. They only had like 3 fouls the whole game or something like that. And they're pretty patient. There was a couple times they got ISO ball, but
Right.
other than that, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. I think Solano played very well. They didn't get out of the game plan, had an early lead, and stuck to it, playing inside in the paint, getting a lot of buckets in the paint, which helped them tonight. And obviously that fantastic defense, only giving up 35 points. You're going to win a lot of games that way. All right, so Solano adds to their win streak. Make it 7 in a row now as they go to 8-1 in conference play. Facing Laney this Wednesday as the first team Laney in the Bay Valley Conference will play the second team Solano Falcons for a battle of first place. So that'll do it for us here on the Solano College Sports Network. I'm Cameron Anderson, Jacob Ebert with me, and thank you all for watching. From me and everyone else, a part of the crew, we will catch you next time. Good night, everyone.